Well, yesterday, Traveler's Tales announced something very interesting, partnered with, of course, Lego, and that's some new Lego Batman actual sets, Batmobiles, that will be releasing on the 20th anniversary of the Lego Batman figure sets, which, if you didn't know this, the Lego Batman, like, actual minifigs and, like, play sets, released in 2006, which next year, 2026, makes the 20th anniversary, along with my 20th wedding anniversary. Maybe Amber will get me one. So each one of these Batmobiles retails for just $30, and the Batmobiles that they revealed, well, they're gonna blow your mind. First and foremost, so Batman v Superman has officially been revealed as part of this Lego thing on their website, and you can see the Ben Affleck Batsuit that most likely will appear in-game, and it's the armored Batsuit. The Batmobile itself looks fantastic, and what happens if you buy these Batmobiles for $30 each, you get a special code to unlock the Batmobile in a gold form in-game. Now, let's just back up there so people don't freak out. So you don't actually have to buy the Lego set to play as the BVS Batmobile. You will need to buy the Lego set in order to play as the gold BVS Batmobile. Which, I mean, if you're gonna get the set anyway, it's $30. It's not that big a deal. And, I mean, you can see from this minifigure, it looks fantastic. Now, I do have some, thoughts on the minifig. I was kind of hoping for the more, like, Frank Miller-esque Batsuit. Because you remember with the armored suit that Ben Affleck's Batman doesn't have the Bat emblem on his chest at all. He's just got his, armor plating that was used to fight the Kryptonian. And, a lot of people like the armored Batsuit that he used in the movie, but for the most part, when people think of Ben Affleck's Batman, they tend to think of him in his more worn suit. So maybe we'll get two suits for BVS, but I don't know. If they're going to give us the Ben Affleck Batsuit, it most likely is going to be from the minifig. And the reason why I say this is, when they revealed the minifigure and Batmobile for Batman Forever not long ago, they showed us that the in-game version of the Batman Forever, figure came from the Batman Forever Lego set. So I don't think I'm reaching too far with saying the Batman figurine that you're seeing on the screen for Ben Affleck most likely is going to be the minifig that's unlocked in the game. But, I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. It's still Ben Affleck. It's still the BVS Batmobile. And that's absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm kind of concerned about this. Batman and Robin Batmobile, I teased this a while ago. Remember, I told you guys, Batman and Robin most likely is going to end up in the game. I found out about it from a contact, and I was like, I was a little nervous about it. But today, they actually revealed actual in-game footage of the Batman and Robin Batmobile. And, I mean, the Batmobile looks cool. The Batsuit that they're going with for the Batman and Robin thing is a kind of combination of the base suit and his final silver suit that he used to fight Mr. Freeze. And the suit actually looks really cool. I was trying to think, how in the world were they going to do this? Were they going to throw in the bat nipples? Were they going to really go with the whole, Greek god approach for the suit? And no, they actually have a pretty simplified look to it. And I like it. I also like that they have different lines and stuff on the suit, which makes this Batsuit stand out significantly compared to some of the other Batsuits that are in the game. So that's actually kind of cool. And you can see that the Batman Batsuit, like the Batman and Robin, it's got the silver and the black, and it looks much better than it did in the movie. And, I mean, I'm just going to be honest here. I might actually be wearing this suit a little bit more than I intended. So in-game, the Batman and Robin Batmobile will actually have a two-seat instead of one. If you've seen the Batman and Robin movie, which of course you have, it was just a one-seat, kind of the Jaguar, and it's used for drag racing, which was very common in the 50s and 60s with teenagers and other people. So, yeah, you would, race against somebody and things like that. So it was more of a roadster. And also the open seat thing is an homage to the 1966 Batmobile, which we already know is in the game anyway. So the Lego site also showed that there is going to be a gold variant for the Batman 2022, which, of course, you already know that the Batman 2022 is the first Batmobile you get in the game. And on the website, it's like, hey, if you buy this for $30, then you can get the gold thing. Now, I've had some people reach out to me and they're like, are you okay with them doing this kind of stuff? It's like, again, it's not, you don't need to buy the sets in order to play as the BVS or the Batman and Robin or the Batman Forever Batmobile. You unlock them in-game as you play or during different story events. I think most likely you go to Batmite, and again, I haven't had hands-on, but I have heard things. I think you go to Batmite, you spend some type of Bat tokens, and you get Batmobiles and Batsuits. But some will be unlocked via the story, like when Batman changes his suits and his Batmobile for different Batman movies or movie aesthetics. So you have that. Does that mean there's going to be a warehouse sequence for BVS? Probably not if he's wearing, like, the armored suit, but who knows? I don't know. Anybody's guess at this point. But it's still pretty cool that we now have official confirmation that the Snyderverse Batman is in, of course, the Legacy of the Dark Knight, which we knew that was going to happen anyway. But those of you who are excited about the Lego sets, you know, celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Lego Batman franchise as a whole, which started as little Lego sets, and then, of course, Lego Batman, the video game, came out in 2008, 2 years after the sets were established. And the sets do okay, but the funny thing is there isn't that many DC sets other than Batman. There's a lot of Marvel sets, but DC mostly has Batman. There have been some Man of Steel stuff, and some BVS, but again, it's mostly been Batman over the past 20 years for DC. Which, I mean, I get it. I totally get that. As a Batman fan, I totally understand. But they're also giving you, for the 20th anniversary on the LEGO website, you can buy a giant Batman emblem that comes with 2 figures. Basically, the Michael Keaton Batman, and then the gold Batman, which most likely will be unlocked in-game as well. So, there's a lot of that gold stuff going on. Now, I can't forget to mention, like, all these other people are speculating based on the tentative release for the LEGO sets, which is March 1st, 2026. Everybody is saying, well, why in the world would they have a code for this when the game hasn't an official release date yet? And New York Comic Con starts soon, so people are theorizing that, you know, LEGO is going to drop, or Traveler's Tales, the official, you know, release date of the new LEGO game. And most likely, yeah, it probably will come out spring of 2026, but I mean, they have released games before that you had to wait in order to use the codes, but usually not more than 3 to 4 weeks, like, after getting something, because, I mean, you know, kids are impatient, you lose codes, there's all kinds of stuff that happens. But this could also be a tentative release date of March 1st, 2026. Like, the Batmobiles, you know, could come out anytime in March, or they could come out before in February. We don't know. The fact that it says March 1st, you know, leads me to believe that this is just not necessarily a locked-in date, but this could be like, we're planning for this to come out in March. And now people are speculating, oh, okay, that means the game is going to drop officially in March, like March 1st. And it's like, I don't know. Would I want it to come out in March? Yeah. But I still think the game is going to drop like in May or probably April, which LEGO games have released in May and April. That's kind of, well, sometimes, the big ones. Or they save them till June. It all depends. But anyway, I was excited to share that with you. And somebody asked me, and I want to bring this up before I forget. Has, like, Batman games ever required you to buy a skin through getting other type of media? And the answer is yes. Back when Arkham City came out, you had to buy the Green Lantern Blu-ray because they couldn't sell them. And they threw in a Yellow Lantern Batman skin that was exclusive for the Blu-ray. So you had to buy the Green Lantern Blu-ray, and inside was a little piece of paper that had your skin for Batman in Arkham City. And yeah, I caved. That was actually the only way I saw the Green Lantern movie, is I bought the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack in order to get the Yellow Lantern Batman skin. So yes, DC has made people jump through hoops in order to get cool stuff. Sometimes. And actually, I think the Blu-ray was close to like $40 when it first came out. So it wasn't like you could just buy the DVD. You had to buy the Blu-ray version in order to get the skin. Because, you know, DC and Warner Brothers were desperate to get as many of those out as possible. But, you know, I really hope that there's going to be more Lego Batman news as New York Comic Con kind of kicks off. Maybe we'll see more Batsuits in action. Maybe the Lego Twitter will do what they did with Batman the Animated Series and Batman Forever and actually show us some exclusive skins that way. That would be kind of cool. But, you know, if they update it, then of course I'll be back and we'll be discussing it. But anyway, now I want to hear from you guys and gals. How do you feel about the BVS 2016 Batmobile and the 1997 Batman and Robin Batmobile officially being revealed by LEGO for Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight? Let me know in the comment section below. We're all Batman fans here, and even though I have, you know, my issues with the Silver Age and things like that, it is a part of Batman's 80-year anniversary stuff, so it makes sense. Well, now 85th year anniversary, so, you know, I get that. But I still prefer the more dark 1970s, 1940s, 90s, and 2000s, and all that other stuff. But, you know, the Silver Age existed for about 12 to 13 years, so it happened, and we have to acknowledge it. But I always prefer the darker roots of Batman. But that's just me. Batman the Animated Series spoiled me. But yeah, so that's it. That's all, people. Thank you so much for watching, and look forward to more news for Legacy of the Dark Knight as New York Comic Con continues.